Looking for Madden 23 Ultimate Team coins? AOEAH.com is the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order. How would you like to learn the easiest blitz to set up in Madden 23 that gets insane pressure? Well, you're in luck because in this video I'm about to break it down. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Duke back here from Sportsgamerz.com, and in today's Madden 23 tip video, I'm going to break down the easiest blitz to set up in the entire game. This blitz is literally one step. It can be done in half a second. Anyone can do it, any team, and it absolutely screams great pressure with great coverage. So we're going to be looking at this nickel over formation. You can find it in a lot of playbooks this year. I'm using the Chiefs playbook in this video. Now, there are a few things you want to know about setting this blitz up with your substitutions and coaching adjustments and all that. I like to put auto flip on. Just going to keep the nickel back on the side of the formation with the most receivers on the strong side. So, example, they call a bunch formation with 3 receivers. The nickel back will always go to the 3 receiver side. It's going to be important. For my free YouTube content, I highly recommend checking out Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium content for Madden 23. I have offensive and defensive eBooks, schemes, plus I do 4 to 6 premium tips every week in the Madden Vault to keep you guys ahead of the game. Our best offer yet is the Sportsgamerz Madden VIP membership. This is the best Madden membership anywhere on the net, the best content at the best price. You get access to the entire site for only $24.99. This means all of our eBooks, all of our Madden Vault tips, plus you even get access to our meta reports and our exclusive VIP members only community. I also do one-on-one coaching as well for you guys that are interested in that. See you at Sportsgamerz.com. If you're serious about winning more games, I will post a link in the description as well as in the comments. Now, as far as substitutions go, this is a formation to where you can put safeties at linebacker if you wish. But I would say the most important thing here is to make sure that you have 2 fast edge rushers at D end. If you don't have actual fast D linemen, you can just sub linebackers into the game. So like here with the Jets, you guys can see here, I have, that guy is 79, 84, 85, 84, and 85. That's pretty solid. 83. So really, honestly, in this situation, I would probably use these 2 guys because really the speed, Jermaine Johnson, Zungia, I'm not sure how to say that, but the speed is really what we're going after more than anything else. If you really wanted to get super speed, you could even put some of these backup linebackers in the game. That's completely up to you. But really, speed more than anything else is what we're looking for because we will be getting an untouched rusher completely free. So I'm going to go ahead and put Alexander in the game here. And then I'm going to put on this side, I'm going to go ahead and put Johnson. That's going to be good enough. So the play I want to look at is going to be the linebacker blitz 1. This is essentially a cover 1 defense that's actually a blitz at the same time. Now, this blitz has a few different variations you can run to it. It kind of all depends upon how the offense is setting up. So, we're going to start with just going straight bunch. Bunch is still one of the more common, effective formations you're going to see people use on offense this year. And we're going to send everybody out, but we'll get into some extra blocking with the running back and whatnot and how to set up differently against different types of stuff. So, all you have to do is pinch your defense. So we're going to go ahead and hit R1 on PlayStation or RB on Xbox and down on the left analog stick to pinch the defense. That's all you have to do. The blitz will work this way. I like to either control the deep safety or the linebacker or safety that's man up to the running back. Now, although that is all you have to do, there are some additional things you can do to make this blitz a little bit better, which I'm going to get into in a second here. So you guys can see here, just that one step, we get our lineman from the right of the screen, edge rusher, just screaming in. Everybody's covered. We have a safety over the top. Very, very good blitz. You can see here this pressure super fast. 1, 2, about 2 seconds he's getting sacked before anyone even has a chance to come open. Now, one thing you might want to consider with this blitz, as we're going to do it again here, is shading your coverage. Especially if you have DBs that aren't the best in press coverage, you might want to shade over the top. That way you don't worry about getting someone just an instant one off the line. Keep in mind, you do have this safety over the top, so you could potentially put him in a zone you could user him and put this guy in his zone. There's a lot of different things you'll be able to do, which we'll get into in a second here. But the other thing I like to do that I think just makes this blitz a hair better, which is not required, is to crash my defensive line to the inside. So by crashing my defensive line to the inside, I'm just going to get different angles, and then slam them to the inside, crash them to the inside, whatever. It's just down on the right analog stick. You're going to see the angles here. So let's just go and take a look at how this works. Again, you guys can see he's just still completely free for the sack. Now, you might be wondering, well, what happens if they block the running back? So if they start to block the running back, what I would recommend doing is the same thing. Just pinch your defense, crash your defense line to the inside. But then I would also blitz the guy that's man up to the running back, and I would just use her to safety. Now what's going to happen here is if they keep the running back in, with this setup, you're going to get two people screaming up the gap just like that. It's double gap pressure, very, very fast. And that's why you might consider putting safeties in the game, because not only will you maybe using one of them, but also, they will be attacking the gaps like you see here if they do block the running back. Super fast pressure, and then we just use it as safety over the top. The one thing I do like about this defense a lot is if they flip their offense, we're just going to flip right with them. We're going to pinch our defense, and we're going to be set up. Now, I will say that even though when they flip their play, because we have auto flip on and it's a man-to-man, it's just going to flip right with them. If they flip their play, we want to flip our play, because that's going to change the assignments. You guys can see that now this guy's blitzing instead of the guy over here. It's going to be important. Also, it's just important to make the blitz work properly. We're going to crash our defensive line down, and that's pretty much all we have to do. Like I said, we're going to make sure we get that untouched pressure. Scream, right? Very, very nice. Now, this blitz is something that will work against any formation. It doesn't have to be bunch. I just showed bunch because most people run bunch or tight. So like here, if a tight formation, that's also a very popular type formation, that's fine. We're going to go ahead again, linebacker blitz 1. We're going to go ahead and pinch our defense. That's all we have to do. We can use the guy that's on the running back, or we can use the safety. We can shade over the top, whatever the case may be. You can pass commit. It's not required. I feel like pass committing is helpful in the event they do pass the ball, but like I said, not required. So if you are going to use the guy on the running back, remember, if he does go out, that is your responsibility, and we're going to be able to get that quick pressure. Now, guys, one thing about this blitz is you don't always have to blitz. They might get so used to you blitzing that they're just always waiting for it, and you never really want that when you're on defense. So one thing I might consider doing is if they keep blocking the running back or keep anticipating the blitz with some quick routes, just drop both of these guys back into coverage and use her to safety. Now, essentially, we're going to just rush 4 in a situation like this, which is fine. We're going to live with that. Now, it's just all about mixing it up. If you are going to play this style of defense, I would definitely recommend setting your zone drops for your curl flat zones to take away whatever they're hitting you with. If they're hitting you with slants and posts, that could be a little bit different than if they're trying to hit you on the deep sideline with corners. So just, always consider that. If we're going to use the safety over the top, I definitely would shade over the top. I didn't do that here. But the reason why I would say shade over the top, especially if you use the safety, is because you don't want any press animations, and if you shade over the top, you won't get those. So that means that there's no super wins, no quick, releases by the receivers that are just going to get wide open. So you don't really have to worry about deep. Now, if I did press, I would have to stay over the top in case someone got beat. But if I don't press, then I'm kind of more free to kind of free roam and use her and take away whatever I feel I need to, because I'm not as worried about the deep routes. Obviously, corner routes are always something you have to worry about, but you just don't have to worry about getting cooked over the top quickly on like a streak or a fade when you shade over the top as much. It's very rare that that will happen unless your DB is just way, way, way slower than the receiver he's guarding. So I hope you guys enjoyed this blitz. This is a really good defense. It's really user-friendly. It's really effective, and it's super easy to use. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Until next time, it's Duke, and I'm out.